Yo, what's up, my mullet Sharp here, bringing you guys a live commentary, and we are on the Uprising playlist domination, and we're gonna play some of the new maps. It looks like we're gonna play on Magma, and this is my first time. I just downloaded it. Mainly, I want to play the firing range map. I believe it's called Studio now, but I guess these people aren't having it. So we're gonna play on Magma. Magma. Well, from what I've seen from the video of like explaining this, like the trailer, I guess. It looks like there's a bunch of lava that goes flying over all of the maps, so I guess we'll have to see that shit. You ever had a 9mm to your head? Oh my god. I feel like I should do a whole commentary on. Alright, what the hell? On what this dude, like this dude in the lobby. This dude in the hotel lobby at COD Champs. This guy came in, strolled in, drunk as shit, and he was like, he walks in the door and he like looked at the guy that opened the door for him. He worked at the hotel. He looked at him. He's like, "Fuck that cab driver. Fuck him. He's a bitch." And then he walked over to us. It was like me, Nameless, Moho, or no. It was me, Moho, John, and Rizma. We were just sitting down in the lobby. He comes over to us and he starts talking to us. He's like, "What's up? What you guys doing here?" He's like, "You guys here for the call? You guys here for the games, the video games?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "What's up?" He shook all our hands. He was like asking where we were from. And they lied to him. John said Argentina, Mo said Georgia, and I said Kentucky. I was like Kentucky. He's like Kentucky. He's like, "What's up?" So first of all, the whole night this dude was calling me Kentucky, and he was sitting there and he's like, "What's up?" He's like, "You guys want to get some pussy or what?" And then like he just started asking everyone. He asked this dude that was working at like the concierge desk. It was like this Asian guy. He's like, "You want some pussy?" He's like, "I'll get you nice Korean." And then guy's like, "Come on." The guy working at the desk is like, "Come on, these guys are just kids." And then he asked Moho, he's like, "How old are you?" Moho's like, 26. He's like, "Look, he's not a kid." And then the guy just kept going on. Eventually, like, Fatalized, Complex, Nameless strolled in, and APOC, and they're sitting there. Dude walks up to John and puts his finger on John's head and asks him, "You ever had a 9mm to your head?" Because, like, this dude threw $100 down on the table. First of all, he throws $100 on the table, betting us to play him in Madden. And we didn't have an Xbox. And, so we couldn't play him in Madden. And the dude, I tried picking up his $100 and taking it, and then he's like, you see this motherfucking Kentucky over here, trying to rob me. So I couldn't get away with his $100. And then he put $100 down because he wanted to get me a hooker. He's like, "We're gonna get Kentucky a hooker." He's like, "I got $100." He's like, "We need 80. All we need is $180." And he went on this like website on his phone. It's like he had an app for it. It was unreal. And he goes on this app on his phone, and was like looking up. He's like, "What do you want?" And like, "Blonde, brunette, I got it all right here." And eventually, what happened? What happened after that? Prof, if you guys know Alex, Prof, he came in with like T-Coop, and they were sitting there, and he was like, Prof was like, "So what's going on here? What's the big issue?" And then he saw the $100 on the table. He's like, "Oh, is this the issue? The $100?" And then Prof's like, "Why is this just sitting here?" And Prof tried to like go over and pick it up, and the guy told him, he's like, "Don't touch my $100. Don't touch my money." And he told him that if he tried to take his money, that he'd beat his ass. And then the dude backed up and like got in the crouch fighter position and was like, "I'm about to go Street Fighter on you bitches." And dude backed up and acted like he's like, "Anyone who can whoop my ass can get this $100." And Nameless went around. There was like 10 of us in the lobby, and Nameless was like, "Hey, you guys want $10 each?" Like acting like we should jump him and just take his money. But so the dude, Prof, was like, "You know what? I could just take your money." He's like, "You're so drunk, I could just take your money and run and get away with it before you'd even notice." So the dude turns around and he's like distracted in the lobby. Um, I don't know what he was doing. He like turned around and I don't know if he was talking to Rizma or what. But Prof sees that he's turned around, so he grabs his money and tries to make a break for the elevator. And these are like the slowest damn elevators that you'll ever see. He gets to the elevator. I guess he tries to hit the button. The dude caught up to him, and they started like he swung at him. He swung at Prof, and I guess like he missed Prof and started swinging at T-Coop. because T-Coop started like he was gonna fight him with Prof. Because Prof, like when he caught up to Prof, I was like, all right, I'm just joking. And he's like, here, he's like, it's not a big deal, I'll take your money back. And the guy was like, no, you want to take my money, bitch? I'm gonna fight you. And he was really drunk, so it was not like he was gonna hurt anyone. He was swinging all slow and shit. And so he starts pushing T-Coop, and like he pushes T-Coop, and T-Coop's sunglasses fall. Oh, I just fell in the lava. T-Coop's sunglasses fall down on his face. Moho's like, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen. He's like, he had sunglasses on top of his head, and T-Coop gets pushed. He falls back, and his sunglasses just fall down on his in front of his eyes. So that was the coolest shit he ever seen. But, and then after that, no one got hit, no one got punched. You know, the security came over and was like, "You guys good?" And the guy's like, "No, we good." And he was calling T-Coop fat and all this shit, and was like talking shit to him. And then we were sitting in the lobby, and like 5 minutes later, he's like, "You know what? All you guys." I just got turned on, Maganda. He's like, you know what? All you guys are a bunch of bitches. He's like, except for T-Coop. T-Coop's the only one who. He's like, Coop's the only one who's got heart. He like went over and tried to give T-Coop a hug or some shit. He's like, you're the only one who's got heart. He's like, all the other guys were just gonna watch. He's like, you stood up for your friend. You got heart, T-Coop. But, and then his friends rolled in looking like fucking MMA fighters, and were like, oh, thank you. Because I guess they were at some club or some shit, and they got due to cab, and just told the cab driver to take him back to the hotel and drop him off. So they showed up like an hour later, and we're like, oh, thank you guys for taking care of him. Thank you guys for not jumping him. And I was like, holy shit. Mo was like, them dudes look like some martial arts fighters. So, I don't know. That was pretty crazy. That was probably the craziest story from COD Champ. Thought I would share that with you guys. I think Nameless or Moho, or I don't know. I don't know if anyone got a video of it. Not a good video of it, but it's still a crazy ass story. But as far as this map goes, I don't know. I don't know if I like this map or not. There's lava in the middle. I mean, it's not. I doubt they're gonna use this for MLG or anything. I don't even know if they'll use the firing range map. There always is a possibility. But I wonder what hardpoint on that firing range map is like. Because that's what everyone's wondering, is if they're going to use the firing range remake for the map. But I doubt they'll use this map with all this lava and shit. There's just too much stuff going on. That's usually what they do with these new maps, is they always have a bunch of crazy ass shit going on. I feel like they add too much to them. And I don't like this whole, every single map now has like something, like the snow map with the ski lifts has the, like the ski lifts kill you, and then they have the hydro map where the water comes and kills you. There's too many things that end up killing you on this shit. I don't know if I like it. Oh shit, let me get this B capture. Oh baby. EMP'd over here. Aw, man, out of ammo. I should have used the career saver. If you guys don't know what the career saver is, it's the Cat 40. That's the career saver. I would definitely be interested in seeing what this game would be like with no Cat 40. Even if they got rid of Cat 40 and FAL, I would just be interested to see. Because I know you guys don't like to hear, you know, oh, ban this, ban that. But the Cat 40 really is the career saver. And what I mean by that is you could be Oats Magunda at the game and run around with the Cat 40 and be somewhat decent. Now, they did get rid of Akimbos. If you guys don't know that, for those of you who aren't that big of in the following competitive in MLG, they did get rid of the Akimbos. And I died to another fucking Betty. That is annoying. They got rid of Akimbo pistols. So if you guys are playing 8s, my brother was getting yelled at. I was playing 8s with my brother. I invited him, and he was using Akimbos, and people were yelling at him, like, you idiot. But, so I don't be running around with the Kimbos anymore. That shit's gone. Everything. This map seems, I don't know. It seems like, you know, the very far left is just too far out of the way for anyone to even go there. Especially for me. Like, I'm not going to run all the way over to the left to go all the way over there. Like, that to me just seems like too long of a route. So that's why I feel like this map's just going to be a big fights in the middle, which I guess is good. But then you'll have people in pubs who will just be campy homos and sit on the outskirts of the map. Because that's usually what happens with every map. These new maps are usually easy in the beginning when you run out, because no one knows the camping spots, no one knows the hot spots to get all the kills like that. Look at this dude back here. Nice spot, bro. No one knows all the hot spots, no one knows all that stuff, so everyone's usually just running around trying to find stuff, so it's easy to kill people. It's the same when the game first comes out. Nobody knows where to go when the game first comes out. So that's why you usually see some good-ass gameplays. Alright, why is no one getting this V-set back here? Oh, they got it. Of course. Makes sense. But I really am interested in wanting to play that Fire Range map. And I will bring you guys a live commentary on all the new maps. I don't know why that guy didn't die. Just for the hell of it. Just to kind of bring you guys what my first impressions are. Like over here, I feel like this side of the map, I don't know in like a competitive game, but this side of the map I don't know. Yeah, in a competitive game, that side of the map might be good for like CTF or something. But for like pubs, for me, I'm only gonna run over here if I spawn there. Because pubs, I'm usually just trying to run around and have fun. But you know, there will probably be some people camping in the train, trying to snipe and doing all that stuff. So that's stuff you're gonna have to watch out for. But 47-14, 16 defends. I'm an animal. You already know it. Alright, I'm fucking with you guys. But if you guys like the video, if you guys like that story, if you guys have any questions in the comments, give the video a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. As always, do all the stuff. You know. Send it via text message to your brother. Help him out. Help him watch the video. You know all the things. And as always, this is your boy Sharp. I'm out. Peace.